This is a closer look. Gail McCabe talks with General David Petraeus about the challenges of fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan.
What about the recent reports that the Taliban is getting stronger?
I would not subscribe to those reports. The Taliban has gotten stronger over the course of the last, really since 2002. The Taliban was defeated, Al-Qaeda was run off, shattered, if you will, in the campaign in 2001 and early 2002. Over time, with each successive year, the members of those organizations reconnected, refound each other, reestablished networks and organizations, re-entered Afghanistan each fighting season. More and more came back each time. They essentially, over time, established sanctuaries, safe havens. We're fighting in one of those very important ones now, the districts of Zhari and Panjwai, west of Kandahar, which we didn't even realize until in recent months how important that area was to the Taliban. Now we are taking it away from them. So certainly over the course of recent years, really, again, dating back to 2002, 2003, the insurgency has gotten stronger and stronger. Now we are countering that. Now we are changing the momentum, beginning to change the momentum in some of the important areas of Afghanistan, but recognizing that there is a great deal more that does need to be done.
There are a lot of challenges here. Is there one that supersedes all the rest?
Well, I think it depends on the day and it depends on the hour of the day and so forth. Obviously, the Taliban, the various extremist elements that are fighting against the new Afghanistan are hugely important challenges for security. There are challenges in terms, as I mentioned earlier, of the lack of literacy. How do you help a policeman enforce the law that he can't read? Well, you have to provide literacy training. How can soldiers write down serial numbers of weapons or license plates of vehicles, again, if they can't do their numbers? So again, these are substantial hurdles. The lack of human capital, broadly speaking, when it comes to establishing, enabling the development of governance, of the provision of basic services, of economic growth and so forth in the country. Certainly the lack of infrastructure has been an enormous obstacle for us. We've had to do billions of dollars of construction over the years. We didn't have here what we had in Iraq, where Saddam conveniently built extraordinary amounts of military infrastructure, overbuilt, frankly, for the country of Iraq. But it was very convenient for us to be able to use those air bases and also to use, frankly, some of the palaces that he left behind when he fled. So a number of challenges here, without question. Corruption is another challenge. President Karzai has forthrightly recognized that it has to be dealt with because it undermines, again, the support of the people for their government at the various levels of Afghan society.
That's a closer look.